What's happening, everybody? Jay Shockblast here, and quite frankly, I can't believe I haven't done this video already, considering how big of a Deadpool fan that I am. But today we are going to talk a little bit about the test footage that leaked about a possible Deadpool movie, and I think the whole comic book community was pretty excited by it, considering the fact that, everybody has been really hoping for a Deadpool movie for a really long time. And, I know I, for one, have been really excited about it. And this is kind of like the first actual footage that we've seen of Deadpool. And granted, it's all, CGI, motion capture, but it is Ryan Reynolds' voice. It is Ryan Reynolds', motion capture. So it is legitimate, and, it's something that we should all be, maybe guarded about, but definitely excited about. So here's a little bit of background information about, the whole Deadpool movie. And the reasons why your excitement should be a little tempered. Number one, Fox owns the rights for the movie, so in and of itself, that is everything you need to be afraid of when it comes to a Deadpool movie. Deadpool, as we know, we saw Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool in X-Men Origins Wolverine, and the first part of it was great. The second part of it, with what they did to him, was terrible. And it's everything Fox is known for. Fox, of course, is also, right now making this terrible excuse of a Fantastic Four movie. So, yeah, lots of reasons to be scared because Fox is involved. This clip, it's only about like 2 or 3 minutes. It was created by Tim Miller, who is going to make his directorial debut in this Deadpool movie. It was from 2011, so it's not even new, like I said. And but I mean, Tim Miller is pretty good visual effects guy. He's been involved with a number of movies. I know he was just involved with Thor: The Dark World, doing some visual stuff. So there's that. So I mean, he's definitely not new to all this, but I guess for directorial purposes, it was going to be his debut. So, on top of that, the script was being written by Paul Wernick and Rhett Reese, who are known for their work with Zombieland and G.I. Joe Retaliation. So, 1 for 2 ain't bad, I guess. So, I guess this 8-minute clip is only part of the story. There was actually, it was part of an 8-minute clip originally, and as far as that is concerned, they ended up I beat Dr. Doom, yay. I was way over leveled for this, but whatever. I'm just trying to like mop up some stuff. So it was part of 8 minutes of footage. I would love to see the rest of that 8 minutes of footage, but I don't know if we'll ever see the light of day on that.
Marvel Comics will sue you for trademark infringement.
I can definitely tell you that as far as what we're gonna see, who knows? I mean, apparently the reason why there's been such a delay is that the script keeps getting rejected, and it keeps getting rejected by Ryan Reynolds. I mean, and everybody. I mean, Fox, I guess, is scared about it. Kick-Ass 2 didn't do so well, and I don't understand that philosophy. Deadpool is and has been established to be one of the most popular characters in all of comic books, and I mean, I don't know that there are many characters that are much more popular right now than Deadpool. So you would think that Fox would be like kicking themselves over, considering how badly they're screwing up, the Fantastic Four. And the sad part is that Fantastic Four is going to do so bad that I have a feeling that's going to be another reason, or another excuse, I should say, for them to not do a Deadpool movie, which is very unfortunate. And will make me very sad. But you know, what can you do? I guess. I mean, it's Fox. Their prerogative. They're idiots. I mean, all that good stuff. So I really don't know, man. I'm a little scared about that. But then there's the fact that, you know, what exactly are they gonna, what story are they going to tell with Deadpool, you know? Like, that footage is actually, as excited as I was to see it, because it was really cool. I mean, it was hearing Ryan Reynolds as, you know, as Deadpool, which we've all, I think, been kind of looking for. You know, that part of it was fantastic, but let's think about this for a second here. You know, what story are they going to tell? I mean, what story was really told there? It was nothing. It was just him singing along to a Gwen Stefani song, and then he's just jumps down into a truck and kills some guys, and that's that, you know? I mean, I guess there doesn't need to be more to it, but at the same time, you know, we just saw Guardians of the Galaxy have a really, you know, fun script, a fun story, something that made sense. And, you know, so much about Deadpool is just completely freaking random, you know? I don't really know that they can go with, like, the Brian Posehn run, you know, where he's fighting dead presidents and stuff like that. I mean, that wouldn't really work in a movie. You know, it's not going to work with the Android version of Preston, all of that. You know, that's not going to really work. So, you know, the question remains, what story are they going to tell? And quite frankly, do we trust Fox not to just completely royally screw it up? Which the answer to that is no, if you saw Deadpool in the Wolverine movie. So, I mean, ultimately, you know, Ryan Reynolds isn't getting any younger, which is the sad part. I don't know that, you know, really that necessarily matters, because, you know, he's going to have a mask on in this movie, hopefully. So, you know, you don't necessarily need Ryan Reynolds to be, you know, physically playing the part. All he needs to do is, you know, actually just show up and do some voiceover work, really. So, I don't know. What do you guys want to see in a Deadpool movie? I mean, I really don't have a good story to tell, you know? Like, I don't really have any ideas myself, other than I want to see Deadpool in a movie, you know? Like, I feel like he deserves that much. He's that type of a character. You know, he is one of Marvel's upper echelon characters. There's no question about it. I mean, he is every bit as popular right now as Iron Man or Captain America, you know, the Guardians, any of them, you know. The Guardians are coming off a high with this movie, and I think they're kind of their brand has taken a massive, you know, leap in the Marvel universe as far as their value. But at the same time, you know, Deadpool just has a comic book, and he just kind of shows up and does his own thing. He has a video game that was, you know, for better or worse, it wasn't the best. I mean, I can tell you, I don't know, you know, I'm not gazillion, so I don't have stats to back this up, but I can tell you, simply from playing lots of Marvel heroes, that, you know, lots of people run around playing as Deadpool, and that's because he's one of the most popular characters. I mean, obviously I'm doing it right now, you know, but it's just one of those things where he is definitely one of those characters that everybody, you know, everybody sees him play as, everybody seems to want to play as, so, you know, it would make sense. You know, it's not scientific by any stretch of the imagination. You know, it's just me kind of observing, but I really feel like, you know, we do need a Deadpool movie. I just don't know what story to tell, you know? I just don't know. I don't really want no origin story. The only thing I can tell you that I definitely really want to see is I want to see the Deadpool start off the movie by making fun of the Deadpool that showed up in the Wolverine origin, or X-Men Origins Wolverine movie. Like, I need to see him holding the head of a mouthless, you know, merc, and I need to see him just totally, you know, making fun of the fact that, you know, what the hell is that? Obviously, he needs to know that he's in a movie. You know, that goes without saying. He needs to break that fourth wall, or I guess if you're doing it in the movie, are you kind of breaking the fifth wall? I don't know. I don't know if there is a fifth wall. I mean, I guess it doesn't make sense to be like a octagon. No, not an octagon, but you get the point. Pentagon, duh. You know, the big Pentagon building in Washington, D.C.? Yeah, I should have known that. Anyway, I'm kind of getting beside the point at this point as I fight Malekith, who... I'm on heroic right now. They can't hurt me really that much. And even if they do, I can die once and just come right back to life. So that's why I'm kind of like not worried about anything. I'm going to scroll in. So, yeah, man, that's what bothers me the most. Obviously, I wish, you know, Marvel could get control of Deadpool again, because Fox has proven that they're absolute freaking morons. They have no idea what they're doing. I mean, they have no idea what they even have. I mean, how do they not know that Deadpool is like such a popular character? You know, how do they not know what they have? That they have, you know, the next possible $100 million opening weekend movie. And that's what Guardians of the Galaxy did. Nobody even knew who Guardians of the Galaxy was. You know? I mean, nobody knew who Guardians was. They just knew that, hey, it's a Marvel movie with Chris Pratt and Zoe Saldana and Vin Diesel and Bradley Cooper, and it looks funny, and yeah, let's go see it. You know, that's all it took. So, if you take the most hysterical character in the Marvel Universe, give him Ryan Reynolds, who absolutely adores the character and wants the movie to be done right, how can you lose? I mean, from what I understand, I know the scripts haven't been the best, and even Ryan Reynolds himself has kind of like, you know, turned him down because it's not what he was hoping for. But, you know, at the same time, there's got to be something, you know? Like, I'm not certainly in their pay grade when it comes to writing stories and stuff like that. And again, that's my biggest fear, is what story are they going to tell? But, I mean, I think that test footage shows you everything you need to see, you know? Like, it can be random, it can be all those things, and still be really enjoyable. And I think really what we need to do is we need to get, you know... Well, there's nothing we can do ourselves, but I would just love it if Marvel could just, you know, open that Disney checkbook, buy back everything out of Fox, like buy them out of whatever freaking contract they have, the contract of doom and hell, and just take over their franchise again, because I would love to see Marvel Studios get their hands on Deadpool. You know, Ryan Reynolds himself wants Deadpool to be rated R, as it should be. I don't know if we're ever going to get to that. PG-13 maybe. I mean, although Guardians of the Galaxy did have, you know, maybe the word shit or shit in there like 2 or 3 times, and almost a fuck, you know. When spoilers if you haven't seen it, but when the Collector's base gets blown up, Star-Lord pops his head out and goes, "What the f?" And, you know, they kind of cut away from it. So, you know, it's been insinuated. I mean, but obviously, you know, Deadpool's a pretty graphic character. I mean, there's no two ways around it. You know, he is who he is, and, you know, that's who he needs to be. So, I don't know, guys. I would love to hear what you guys think. You know, there's been a lot of really great Deadpool stories over the years, but, you know, really the kind of great thing about Deadpool is that he's so random, and there's not generally like a fine line or script to him, you know? Like, he is who he is, and like the whole point about him is that he's supposed to be just random and funny, and just things are supposed to happen, and yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what to really say. So I don't have any good ideas. I don't have any expectations. I just want a Deadpool movie. I want the pros that are in charge of making such a thing to have the opportunity to make it. I want it to be good. And maybe it's a good thing that we've had to wait this long. You know, I mean, I think we all kind of expected, all of us that kind of follow these things, I think we all kind of expected to see the movie at this point. But we haven't. So that is what it is. I don't know, man. I really, really, really don't know. I really am just ready for a Deadpool movie. My body is ready, is what I'm kind of saying. And I'm just ready to kind of see them get past this phase. And maybe this was a test for Fox, you know. Maybe, you know, for them it was, let's gauge the reaction. I mean, once they started getting such great reaction, you know, you saw the footage go from being, you know, the camera footage from the hall to the actual footage, you know, that was recorded, you know, by Tim Miller, and you know, even Wernick and Reese, one of them actually tweeted a picture of Ryan Reynolds in his motion capture outfit. So, you know, it's very, very clear that, you know, they want this movie to be made, you know. Like, it's definitely something that is very important to them. I mean, they want this movie as much as anybody else does. And now it's really just a matter of time of getting it made, you know. So I'm going to go fight Loki here. I don't really have much more to talk about, you know. So at this point, I'm just kind of trying to kill things and get it over with, you know. Oh, I guess I am going to go fight Loki. Fair enough. So I guess I'll stick around for the Loki fight and
oppose Loki and fall before him.
Get a little Doctor Doom and a little Loki fight. I'm kind of tired of running around Midtown Manhattan. I am so ready for them to have something other than Midtown Manhattan to finally, you know, let me run around in. So, and at this point, I've got all my bonus XP used up. So I want to prestige Deadpool again, but in order to prestige him again, I need to finish the story on Heroic and Super Heroic, because, oh, he is hurting me. You know, because obviously he will, it all kind of carries over, like, all the abilities that you get every time you beat the game, so I don't want to, like, lose out on, you know, any of the abilities that I would have. I don't know if I could beat Loki on Cosmic, to be completely honest with you, without having somebody with me. But I guess I'll find out. You know, worst case scenario, I can just always... Alright, cool. There's like 3 waves of fighting him. That's why he's... Like, honestly, I fought this when I was, like, close to, you know, level appropriate. And it was, like, the hardest fight I think I've ever had. I was so mad about it.
I'm the king of the world!
Yeah, these little orbs here are really annoying the shit out of me.
Healing potion!
Alright. Yeah, man, so I'm honestly racking my brain. Like, my favorite Deadpool story involved Civil War. Or, no, I'm sorry, Dark Reign. And it's when Dark Hawkeye, which was Bullseye, you know, he ended up... ooh, I am going to die. Dark Hawkeye was Bullseye.
What's the job?
He ended up, like, kind of being sent after Deadpool by Norman Osborn. Because Deadpool felt like he was owed money because, you know, I guess spoilers, I don't think any of you guys are going to read the end of, it wasn't Civil War, it was the Skrull invasion, Secret Invasion, where Deadpool kills the Skrull Queen, but Norman Osborn ends up getting the credit for it.
Natural 20.
Oh, heal spot. Alright, cool. Yeah, as you can see, this is why this fight is so hard. Imagine if I was more level appropriate. But, anyway, that scene, like, the scene where Deadpool just totally, absolutely, and utter... I'm gonna let him kill me, yeah, because I got cheat mode enabled. Where he absolutely just totally... embarrasses the shit out of
And I didn't even need my inflatable shotgun.
I keep saying Hawkeye. He was Hawkeye at the time, but it was really Bullseye as Hawkeye, the Dark Hawkeye. You know, that scene was just absolutely, utterly hilarious. Alright, you guys gotta beat this to see this. Sorry. And I should get 25 spirit points out of it, but I guess I don't.
I'd sing some Black
Give me a
Sabbath,
reward.
but the bean counter said we spent.
Man, I almost already beat
What a waste.
at this level. That sucks. Alright, screw it. I'm just gonna prestige. I guess it doesn't matter. Let me in here. Alright, guys. I'm going to end the video by letting you guys watch me Prestige. Where did I put it? Where? Yeah, there you are. Okay.
Asgard welcomes you here.
So, boom. Yes. Yes. You are Uatu. I get it. Aww.
Careful. Marvel Comics will sue you for trademark infringement.
And which color is my name? I gotta get rid of all that crap, huh?
Good to see you here.
Can I body slide? Return to Asgard. Which color is my name? Show my name.
I hear you're Eileen's favorite.
Where is my name? I want to see what color my name is now. It was blue. So now I get to redo the whole story as Deadpool. Test. Oh, I'm purple now. Yeah. Alright, cool. So anyway, that's my Deadpool video. I know I kind of rambled a lot, as I tend to do. But, yeah. Sweet. So, guys, let me know what you guys think. You got to see Doctor Doom and Loki go down in a blaze of glory. And, hey, I really hope they do a Deadpool movie, but I would really, really, really appreciate it if they don't fuck it up. So, which I am afraid is exactly what they're going to do. So, I will catch everyone later. We'll see ya.